The season 2 blog post dropped today. It came along with the season 2 trailer, which got leaked a little early because of an Xbox account, I believe in Taiwan. So let's go ahead and check out that trailer, and then we'll look at the season 2 roadmap graphic, and then we'll hop in and read some of the blog. Let's get it. I'm vibing with the aesthetic. The Lutazzi bounty for. I'll pause. I'll go back to it later. Ooh, dealership. Dude, this like red overlay is sick. I like these two operators too. That mask looks crazy. Is that a shotgun? Ooh. New yacht map. I've loved all the boat maps that they've ever done, if I'm being honest. Bounty. Oh. Oh, we're getting zombie stuff in this too. Yo, we got like Roman zombies, ice staff. Is we doing something with rebirth or? Oh, that's from the campaign. This building is from the campaign. That's a sick finisher. Ooh. Wait, is there something at the end? No. Alright. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm about to throw this in like 0.5 speed. Let's cut the volume off. Let's see what we can pick out. It's like red film that it like cuts in and out to. Oh, that's so cool, man. I know gameplay might not be like this, but just the aesthetic of it is so nice. All right, here we have the Lutazzi bounty, which is continuing from season 1, like the crime family and all that stuff that we did for Savati Dumas a million and Troy Marshall for a million. Okay, so I guess the story's gonna revolve around them. Keep going. Our dealership. I'm really hoping that there's not just a ton of cars around here because I hear dealership and I go straight to Santa border crossing NW2 PTSD. I know like I can obviously see some cars in there. There's a little bit out here. This doesn't look bad. Like that seems like a normal amount of cars, but I'm hoping that that's it. I wonder what this is for. I wonder, like, is there going to be a game mode maybe where you get bounties on other players mid game and you have to like hunt them down or something? That'd be interesting. I like this guy's design. It reminds me of like a Red Hood from the Arkham Knight. I know that red like only covers this little portion, but if the whole thing was red, like this mask in general just reminds me of Red Hood. But it looks sick. This looks like a shotgun. Was that well, is that just a random explosion or is there a reason that exploded? I'm very confused at what I'm seeing right here. Sorry. It's like it looks like shotgun shots that are coming out of it, but then they're like exploding. I don't know. This map looks like so much fun. Every like boat map that they've done, there was that one in World War II that they did that I really enjoyed. There's obviously Hijacked is probably the most iconic one that's been in like every Treyarch game since Black Ops 2. I guess technically Shipment was on a boat in MW2 and MW3. Like that one. I feel like I'm missing one, but I've always enjoyed the boat maps that they've been able to put out, and this is a strike map too, so you know it's gonna be small. I don't mind like a little bit of height, but I'm hoping you can't like get up into this area and then on top of here that because you would have like serious power position up here. But if it all stays like in here, and if you could go like under through here, I think it's gonna be a really fun map. Bro is launching himself. Looks like you can go in there a little bit. Bounty is I think this is the one that's on the map from the campaign. That's a dope skin, by the way. All right, into the zombie stuff. Rewind just a little bit. This Weaver skin looks crazy. I like this Carver skin too, and I assume this is gray too. It's kind of a generic skin, but it's fine. assume this is like in spawn. Oh no. No, not amalgams again, bro. Hey, but these designs, I'm very happy that they decided to not just use generic zombies on this map. Like this dude with like the Roman helm or whatever. Crazy. I really like the enemy designs. Ugh. Okay, so doppelgasts do return. I assumed doppelgasts would return, and I don't mind them honestly. It's just the amalgam. What is that? Okay, so you're telling me on this map we're going to have amalgams that can grab you and pull you, and then we're going to have mimics that can grab you, pull you, and then chuck you. Oh, this map might be actually incredibly annoying. Oh no. Ice Staff. Huge W though. This thing looks nice, man. I didn't play, was it Origins that had the staff, so I don't know how much this is like faithful to those old designs or how different it is. It looks crazy though. I'm excited to get my hands on it. It like opens itself up. It is ooh. Yeah, I need to get in this map. Stat. I'm pretty hyped. Let's see what the roadmap is looking like. All right, we're here with the roadmap. We saw Bounty and Dealership and Lifeline were all in the trailer. We now have Bullet in season. And, ooh, Grind's coming back. I wonder if this is going to be for the TMNT event that's like rumored to be coming out this season. Although I took a peek, I don't see it down here. So maybe not. That's kind of disappointing if there's not a TMNT event this season. But it would make sense to have TMNT and bring Grind back for that. But either way, I'm excited for the map. It's a good map. I'm also excited to see what Bullet is all about. We got new modes, Overdrive, and ooh, Gun Game is back. Yes, I love Gun Game. A Slipstream perk. Wonder what that. Wait, War Machine Score Streak. Wait, so is that what I was seeing? That looked like a shotgun. Because I swear when he was shooting it, it looked like a shotgun pellets were flying out, but there were random explosions. So I guess that was the War Machine. That is a very different design. I like it though. Ranked play, couples dance off, third wheel gunfight, nice. Hunter's Instinct, a perk, Fly Swatter wild card, zombies. We got the tomb. Obviously, we just saw the staff. Ooh, Death Perception is the new perk. I don't mind that. I guess it's not the most exciting, but we'll see what the augments are. War Machine's coming there too. New rewards. I'm guessing that's like a skin for the staff. New Gobblegums, Dead Drop, Modified Chaos, and Quack Narok. Nice. Um, Directed mode for the tomb. Warzone, we got some changes to weapons, movement, default perks, and more. We already saw this in the blog post. Ooh, reactive armor, W, and low profile. I don't really know what that could be, but reactive armor is a W. And rank play rewards. Now, weapons, operators, and more. PPSH, let's go. I was kind of hoping for the MP40, but I am not complaining at all for the PPSH. The Cypher 091. This is a crazy looking AR. Why does this remind me so much of like a precursor to a Vector or something, like a bullpup Vector? Fucks with it. The Fang 82 this is an LMG. Does not look like an LMG, but I guess so. Oh wait, we got 3 weapons in the battle pass. I don't think we've seen 3 weapons in the battle pass before, have we? Not that I remember. I'm very curious to see what that's going to be like. And then the TR2, aka the FNFAL. I love the FAL. I'm very excited to get my hands on this. That's coming in an event though, huh? A crossbow attachment. Wait, so if they're bringing the crossbow back as an attachment, does that mean that they're not going to have like a sticks and stones mode? Because that's kind of disappointing. I love sticks and stones, but I'm very curious to see what a crossbow underbarrel attachment is going to be like, or how annoying that's going to be. We got a full auto mod in season, so I assume this is like the burst mod that we had for was the XM4 and the compact last season. Binary trigger. This looks like it goes on like a pistol maybe. And then belt fed. Oh yeah, that's gonna be real nice. Operators, store stuff. Events though, we're getting a Terminator event, which hopefully some of y'all are excited for that. I've never really vibed with the Terminator personally. Then we got the Shadow Hunt plus more. All right, well, I mean, there's definitely some cool stuff in here, some stuff that I'm excited to get into, but a little disappointed about. I thought we were getting the TMNT of it, but let's hop into the blog so we can see what some of this stuff is. Black Ops 6 Season 2 is here. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. As Savadi Dumas toasts a new era of Avalon, her short-lived victory over the Lutazzi crime family comes to an abrupt end. During a celebration in the French Syndicate penthouse, an urgent notice arrives for all attendees. The Lutazzis have placed a lucrative bounty on the entire rogue team as payback. This is the price for working with criminals. In the dog-eat-dog world of Avalon, will money speak louder than loyalty? I guess we'll see. Now the rogue team is on the run, doggedly pursued by an anonymous and lethal assassin. Who can they really trust and where can they hide? This season, the hunter becomes the hunted. Now it's time to draw your line in the sand and bring in your targets and bounties, dead or alive. And this goes live Tuesday, January 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 a.m. Central. All right, multiplayer content summary. We've got 5 maps. We've got new modes and Valentine's Day LTMs. We got some more equipment coming, and we have Season 2 rank play, and an announcement about Major 1 for CDLW. Let's hop into this. Multiplayer maps. We have Bounty. Oh, they're just giving us map overviews. Let's look at this. For some reason, this is giving me like, was it like a hotel map or something like that in MW2? Just like the aesthetic of it. I like the aesthetic of it a lot. And I'm pretty sure this is the one from the campaign. The map overview looks pretty good. It doesn't look like super crowded or anything. There's definitely like some side rooms and offshoots, so it's going to be a lot of like close quarters. But I'm excited to see how it plays. Deploy at sunrise to the top of an Avalon skyscraper, surging into the penthouse suite of a local crime boss. The rogue team are here to celebrate their previous victories, but the party is short-lived as friends turn into enemies and chaos reigns. From the starting point of a pristine patio, move inside an opulent gold-plated nightclub and lounge where top-shelf entertaining was provided to a variety of rich guests. Ambush enemies by jumping over the light fixtures hanging over the lobby below. The party is in the front, but business in the back. The rear office is seemingly still under construction, but on closer inspection, this is the place where those displeasing the crime boss were tortured, as indicated by some particularly unpleasant evidence. Race over the tarp and battle between the unfinished walls, or move out to the rooftop for a tactical breath of fresh air. Shoot the glass out from underneath your enemy's feet on the skylight, or race along the outer ledge, jumping over the top of a neon sight to reach the other side, as Bounty has plenty of routes to learn if you aren't scared of the heights. Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm assuming this is like the outside part that you can like shoot out or whatever, so you can like find different ways to like get around the outside of the map. I like that. I like getting a little creative. Next we got dealership. This map looks like it's not really gonna have defined lanes, which I'm not super excited for. But I'm hoping maybe that like this part of the map plays really fun. Like especially this room right here. Because like I imagine you're gonna be spawning back here and back here. So a lot of the fighting is probably gonna take place like here. I imagine this is going to be a really fun place to fight for. And of course you have like some pretty good sight lines on the sides and stuff. This does look like, I mean, it's not nowhere near the amount of vehicles that were in Santa Senio border crossing. However, is an alarming number of cars. And I don't know how exactly it's gonna play out, but I guess we'll see. It's like a gold-plated car. That's pretty dope. For Avalon's wealthy clientele, nothing compares to the luxury vehicles on display at the Palisade car dealership. However, this dealership is a front and in reality serves as a lucrative black market for the criminal underworld where vehicles are traded for guns, ammunition, and other unsavory valuables. Rogue team flee Bounty, looking for friendly contacts in the vicinity, but are met with vicious retaliatory skirmishes at every turn. Battle around the wreckage of the car lot and showroom, pushing the fight into the interior commissary and lounge, or out on the courtyard and once offered an idyllic vista. Open the sliding doors to either side of the garage for a quick ambush, or call them to stall incoming enemies. Okay, so is this sort of like the that map with the fighter jet? There's going to be like doors you can open and close. I assume that's these right here. You can probably open and close the garage doors. For the best sights over the garage and sales room, head into the admin office and bounce between the two windows overlooking the areas, controlling the center of the map. For the ultimate element of surprise, equip the RCXD and drive through the floor vent, exploding on the enemy's face on the other side. Okay, that's pretty sick. I'm happy that they're adding more like secret areas for the RCXD to get through. Next, we have Lifeline. This is the boat map. It does look very small. I'm not gonna lie. It does support 6v6. Well, this might be an absolute hellscape, but I'm here for it. So you can go like under right there. I assume that door is what leads to like this portion up here. This room feels like it's gonna be an absolute shit show, but I'm here for it. This looks like it's gonna be very fun. Expect high stakes on the high seas as rogue team focus on escaping by boat and battle onto the aptly named Lifeline, a small high-end yacht still ablaze after a successful boarding by Sev and her allies. Okay, randomly, I just remembered there was another boat map. It was in Vanguard, I believe, where there was like 3 boats that you could zip line between, and like there was a massive one in the center that had nothing in the middle of it. So you could like drop down into the water. It wasn't the greatest, but I felt like that map was super interesting, and it was a lot of fun to snipe on too. Anyways, back to this. Currently chopping through the waves at high velocity, pursued by enemy gunboats. Enemy evasion is certainly not guaranteed. This small-sized strike map funnels operators directly into the fight. Smoke billows from its flaming hardtop while the fight rages on below. From bow to aft, it won't take long to collide in the center bar and gambling den, the disco room, or along the steps to portside and starboard. Keep your head on a swivel or risk getting thrown overboard. Oh yeah, this was gonna be fun. I'm very excited for that map. Bullet. You know what this immediately gives me flashbacks to? Train Go Boom. It's another strike map, 2v2, 6v6. Got like a bar area, pretty clear sight lines. Because the doors are open here, I wonder how much we can go outside. Or maybe it's like, I don't know if the map, if the train is moving, so like if you step outside you're dead immediately, or what. Or maybe it's a map where sometimes another train will come on these other tracks, so you have to make sure that you're back inside when a train is coming or something. But I like these areas. They look like they're really, looks like it's gonna be really fun to get in here. I wonder if that goes to anything. Oh, are you gonna be able to fight on like the top of the train? Curious to see just how much of this they let you play on. After regrouping and learning of the location of the Lutazzi godmother, responsible for placing the bounty on the rogue team in the first place, Sev and her team go on the offensive and drop onto the rapidly moving bullet train to gain the upper hand, as well as neutralizing a key enemy target. Okay, so I guess it is moving. So I guess you're not really going to be able to go on the outside of it. Or at least through these doors. Maybe like with a ladder you could get out on top or something, but I guess we'll see. This mid-season strike map presses the fight up close along its narrow interior carriages. Race through the automatic sliding doors separating each car from the first-class lounge through the dining car, second-class seats, and up to the cab, where the falling conductor dispels any hope of reaching the destination in one piece. When things get too hot inside, try your luck via a roof hatch up on top, so you can get up on the top. I like that. Watch your step or risk being thrown from the train. I like that a lot. I'm very excited for this map. Then we got Grind. The infamous skate park first introduced in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 makes its Black Ops 6 debut in the mid-season. Shred your enemies across the indoor stadium and pro shop, or soak up the sunshine in the huge skate bowl and half pipe outdoors. Use the ramps for cover and to get above the competition and bust out your best tricks like the 360 corkscrew one-shot. Also expect an additional surprise related to this map later in the season. I wonder if that's, if since it's a surprise, I wonder if that TMNT collab really is coming. Because I'm telling you, this would make so much more sense alongside the TMNT event. Alright, multiplayer modes. We have Overdrive. Kick into Overdrive in this charged up twist on Team Deathmatch. Teams compete to be the first to reach the maximum number of stars. Earn these stars by executing the following maneuvers. Earn 1 star for basic eliminations like finishing off an enemy with body shots. Earn 2 stars for core metal eliminations like headshots and melee attacks. Earn 3 stars for completing distinguished metal eliminations, reserved for only the most impressive takedowns. I wonder if this is going to be for like executions and stuff like that, or like huge kill streaks. Rack up stars to unlock special operator abilities that will greatly aid you in battle and keep that streak going to reach overdrive. Wait, so is this like a Cranked spin-off almost? If you get eliminated or the elimination timer runs out before you can take another target, you'll start the process over again. Yeah, this is just Cranked with like more points for doing cool shit. Operators attempting overdrive can expect the following improved capabilities. 1 star will you have awakened senses, see enemies through walls, and replenish your health after eliminating a target. It's an LTM, so like, okay, But we really gotta stop with the wall hack stuff. I'm really not a fan. 3 stars is physical enhancements. You get increased movement and reloading speed. That's a W. And then 6 stars is augmented handling, improved hipfire accuracy, and improved sprintifire and ADS speeds. Awesome. I feel like being able to see enemies through walls and replenish your health faster should be more than just 1 star. Like, shouldn't this be the 6 star augment or whatever? Yeah, that does not feel right to me. Earn all 3 buffs to activate overdrive. This allows you to earn double the stars when eliminating enemies. Oh, sick. Okay. That's interesting. And of course, we have gun game. We know what gun game is, so I'm not really gonna go over that. So we can get into some new stuff. Valentine's Day LTMs. We have third wheel gunfight. Let's go. Not everyone's hungry for love. Some people just want to do things their own way. In third wheel gunfight, you can now bring along that untethered friend and duke it out 3v3. Okay, cool. And then couples dance off. This one's strictly for duos. Compete in a mosh pit of 2v2 face-off modes, including face-off team deathmatch, face-off domination, and face-off kill confirmed. Okay, so is this just like a forced party matchmaking version of face-off, or I guess gunfight? Wait, is face-off or gunfight? Is gunfight the 3v3 with face-off being 2v2? I don't remember. You get what I'm trying to say though. It just feels like regular 3v3 and 2v2, I guess. Kind of expecting a little more. New perks though. We have Slipstream from an event. It is Enforcer in slot 3. Ooh, interesting. If you haven't seen my multiplayer video, I am an Enforcer specialty crutch. So I am all for new Enforcer perks. Raises your base sprint speed at the cost of removing tack sprint. I think this is a W. I think that tack sprint shouldn't be in the game at all, personally. I don't know. I don't think tack sprint and omni movement marry together all that well. So I think I have found my new perk 3 since I'm an Enforcer crutch. We have another Enforcer for slot 2, Hunter's Instinct, coming mid-season. Eliminating an enemy marks the next closest enemy. I unfortunately will be running this because I think this is better than Assassin, which I really like Assassin because I'm not that good, and enemy teams a few times a game will go on streaks and you get a free UAV on people who are streaking with Assassin. So if you're like not good like me, Assassin is a very good perk, but unfortunately getting a free mark on the next closest enemy after you get a kill is very strong, and I am honestly not happy that a perk like this is coming to the game. But I guess we'll see. I assume this is going to be countered by like cold-blooded or something. There has to be a counter to it, but I guess we'll see. And then the new wild card, we have Fly Swatter, which allows a player to replace their dedicated melee weapon with a launcher. Okay, I think that's very interesting. I don't know that I would replace Hurt Greed, which is what I usually run for this, but I'm definitely the annoying player that tries to shoot down everything because the enemy team is not allowed to have fun. So being able to also keep a secondary, whether that's like the GS45 or the Siren or something like that, and have that launcher, because I don't really use the dedicated melee much at all unless I'm specifically going for like camo challenges on it. So being able to have that launcher on hand, it's very tempting for me personally. All right, the War Machine. Now the War Machine is something that I mentioned I really want to be in the game because I think it's a really fun score streak. For 1300 score, that seems fine. Powerful burst fire grenade launcher. That's different. A burst fire grenade launcher. So I wonder like how strong each individual grenade is. The Deadly War Machine is back. This gives players the ability to launch explosive clusters into the enemy line for those with a penchant for heavier weapons. The War Machine comes equipped with 30 rounds, so you get 10 shots. If I remember right, in Cold War it had 12 rounds, and since this is a burst fire grenade launcher, or did it say it was like a 3? It is, okay, 3-round burst. So you essentially get 10 shots with it, but depending on how strong each individual grenade is, this could be disgusting. I'm just imagining like being spawn trapped on Nuketown with war machines raining hell into the spawns. Ooh, this might be not fun actually. We'll see. New quality of life upgrades. They covered this in a different blog that came out, like a community blog that came out, so I'm not going to spend really any time going over this. All right, Season 2 ranked play. For players joining Black Ops 6 in the new year, multiplayer ranked play offers competitive multiplayer matches using the same settings, maps, modes, and weapon restrictions used by the Call of Duty League. Progress through the ranks by earning SR by accumulating ranked play match wins. Alright, these are the ranked play rewards. Honestly, this camo looks pretty sick. It's like a comic tiger almost. I don't mind that at all. Calling cards look pretty cool too. If you are a ranked play player, let me know what you think about this. Alright, we have some info on Major 1. It's going, ooh, this one's in Madrid. That's gotta be sick. The first LAN event of the 2025 CDL season is just around the corner, taking place at the Caja Magica in Madrid, Spain from January 30th to February 2nd. Tournament is your chance to see the best players in the world compete. Catch the action on YouTube as all 12 league teams compete across 4 days in the pursuit of being crowned the Major 1 champion, plus rep your favorite teams in the season, featuring home and away operators. Okay, so I was kind of hoping that they would say like what the rewards are for watching. Anyways, zombies, baby. We got the tomb. We have some gameplay content, new enemy type, wonder weapon, more, and new quality of life updates. So let's hop into it, baby. Following the events at Citadel de Moor, Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray must take the amulet secured at the Citadel to a cursed dig site in the ancient catacombs within. Professor Kraft indicated that the elusive Sentinel artifact may be found in the tunnels below. Reports of paranormal phenomena go back centuries, possibly related to the presence of the artifact. If the team can secure it, there may yet be hope at releasing Samantha Maxis from her imprisonment in the Dark Ether. Yo, this looks crazy. What's going on here? They got Deckard Cain coming in from behind. What the? In this enthralling new adventure, follow in the footsteps of a doomed explorer and explore a long-forgotten dig site while seeking out a door to nowhere. What lurks behind this door, you'll find out when brand new Zombies map launches at the start of Season 2, which is again Tuesday, January 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time or 11 a.m. Central. Alright, we got the usual crew. Oh, we got Archibald here. Interesting. Ravenov is here as well. You'll need all the guidance you can get to navigate the dark and dusty passages of the cursed catacombs within this Romanesque dig site. Okay, yeah, I mean, those zombies that we saw in the trailer, they definitely look Romanesque. Aiding you on this adventure is Sam, Ravenov, Peck, as well as Raptor 1 and the increasingly erratic Strauss. I wonder why they point that out. I wonder if Strauss is gonna, like, lose his shit or something. Adding to the oddities are reports of audible anomalies in the form of echoes of a former British explorer who led an ill-fated 1908 expedition into the earthworks, which is Sir Archibald. Alright, we have an initial recon tour. The surface-level dig site is your entryway to the rest of the map. Strange glowing runes mark certain alcoves, perhaps gateways to the subterranean regions beyond. A large, partially uncovered stone face lies at the pit of this site, roped off and long forgotten, a nearby fallen pillar. Scale the stairs and scaffolding to further explore the area. Don't linger too long, lest you'll end up like the headless statue on the upper tiers of this archaeological area. Alright, so I assume this is spawn. We've got the bubblegum machine there. Ooh, we got a little, I assume that's what that is. The doorway up there. Armor right there. Got the face right there. That's where the headless statue is. Looks like a separate doorway. Don't really see that in any of the other screenshots. Ooh, there's like a purple thing there. Obviously the arsenal machine right there. Wonder what that is. Yeah, so there's like a purple thing, which is what that is, and then like a red thing. And maybe that right there. Yeah, because you see the ramps right there. Yeah. Don't really get a good look at what that is, but Spawn looks pretty cool. Neolithic catacombs and ossuary. Exploring the Neolithic catacombs, you may notice how far back the area goes, both physically as well as through layers of ancient cultures and civilizations. Cave paintings adorn the cavernous walls, while winding pathways lead through the natural hollows of the earth. In the ossuary, stacked with the skulls of the long dead, the cavern gives way to the stone architecture of a later age, its bone piles and altars lending an ominous presence throughout. Alright, we got another gobblegum machine here. This looks pretty interesting. I feel like this definitely has a purpose in in the Easter egg hunt. All these skulls though, holy shit. All back here too. Oh, like on the walls too. That looks crazy. I like that. I like this shot a lot, actually. RIP my dog. And then another doorway. Alright, the tombs. Statues of ancient warriors line the tombs and alcoves along the walls, along with depictions of shielded hoplites engaging a charging bull. Though the vault has long crumbled into disarray, the remnants of pristine architecture are on clear display, illuminated through the patch of sunlight falling through a crumbled hole in the ceiling. Okay, these are definite Roman statues. We got another doorway there. I like that ceiling too. Death perception machine. Oh, that looks crazy. I like that perk design. Oh yeah, like the wall drawings and stuff. That's pretty sick. Another buy right there. Yeah, this area seems pretty cool. Shrine of the Hierophants. Ancient priests charged with interpreting the sacred mysteries, the Hierophants seem to have uncovered more than they were bargaining for. The candlelit vaulted ceiling marks the resting place of important figures. A frieze sculpted into the wall showing a fierce battle between opposing forces. Arrow trap installations line the stairway down into the shrine, flanked by skulls on chain pulleys. Alright, we got stamina up here. Another gobble machine. I wonder what that is. I like this room. The design of this, I'm loving the design, like the art design of this map. Crafting table, more gateways. That's where that crafting table is earlier. I like that the crafting table is like put right in front of like a motherly statue almost is what it reminds me of. And I guess those are the skulls that are like linked by skulls on chain pulleys. Yeah, I guess that's what that is. Looks crazy. Subterranean temple and deep excavation. Descend into the catacombs to reveal the huge cavernous subterranean temple where the stone architecture leads downward to a rocky outcropping peninsula known as the Deep Excavation. Scattered pillars encircle a place of worship below, the murky depths illuminated via faint shafts of what appears to be sunlight entering from a natural space in the rock above. I fucking like the design, my gosh. We already saw this in the other blog post, like this was one of the pictures, so we already know that the armor is there and the arsenal machine is there. But like, look at this design. It looks crazy. Was that a pack-a-punch peeking out back there? Or is that another perk? I think that's a perk. Even from this angle, it looks sick. This all looks sick. I wonder, ooh, yeah, this crystal thing. Another doorway. This is the circular doorway now. Obviously, like the red over there too. Yeah, this whole area looks so sick. And now we get into this, the Dark Aether Nexus and the Door to Nowhere. Ooh, baby. Take your expedition deeper still. Seek out the doorway to nowhere, and now it's all redacted. Cool, shut up about this part. Do not want all of this spoiled. Oh, dude, that looks crazy. All of this design is just fantastic. A closer look at that altar, doorway, obviously, but this shit is crazy. And Jug is here too. Ooh, so if we have to get deep into the map before we unlock Jug, kind of like that. Man, this looks cool. I'm very excited for this. New enemy sighted shock. Oh, so they took the mimics and said, you know what would be better if it could fucking shock you. Because fuck you. Okay. Often disguising themselves as useful items, these shocking creatures break out of the illusion on approach, grabbing victims with their tentacles and razor-sharp claws, pulling them in for an electrifying bite. Oh, dude, I know I said it earlier, but two enemies that grab you, pull you in, bite you, and then throw you away on the same map. I swear if I get two shot by an amalgam pulling me and then immediately getting pulled by a shock mimic, I'm gonna crash out. I really, really do not think you should have amalgams and mimics on the same map ever. They're just too similar in an annoying way. But I do really enjoy mimics, like as an enemy and their design. Like this thing looks sick. And like Firebase Z was probably the map that I played the most in Cold War, which is obviously it has mimics on it. I really enjoyed fighting the mimics and like not knowing if an item on the ground was a mimic or not. Which in Cold War, if you saw an item on the ground, it was pretty much always a mimic. So wasn't that surprising, but I feel like items drop a lot more often in this game, so I'll probably be surprised by mimics a lot more. So I'm honestly excited for the mimic. I'm not excited that it's also going to be amalgams on this map. I wish that they created like a new elite enemy for this map specifically. Maybe turn like disciples into elites or whatever. Are they already elites? I don't remember. But maybe have disciples come in on this map, or just a brand new elite. This hits harder than expected, and the distortion camouflage the shock mimic emits disrupts your radar as well as your eyesight. Okay. So if you get close to a shock mimic, I assume your radar is gonna start going crazy. So maybe it's not gonna be like a total surprise whenever you come across a mimic. I kind of don't like. I like them to be more like jump scare enemies, but yeah, let's move on before I rant about this for too much longer. Other entities of the tomb. Yo, that design is crazy. Yeah, they really nailed it with like the normal enemies. The inhabitants of the tomb represent a swath of laborers, worshippers, and armored guards from eons past, heavily rotted, some mummified, and many with a more skeletal appearance than previously encountered undead. Alongside the familiar enemies you're bound to encounter throughout, these ancient undead reveal the importance of the site. But what they were digging up, and perhaps more ominously, who or what they came to worship, remains to be discovered. So I'm very excited for this map. I think the art direction is peak. New wonder weapon, Staff of Ice. This masterpiece of ancient technology fires a withering blast of frost and can generate healing energies to resuscitate allies from a distance. Origins unknown. So this thing has like a healing aspect to it as well. It's like revive down teammates and stuff. That's pretty sick. I know it's disappointing that it's only one staff, and especially after playing a map that has multiple elemental wonder weapons for the first time in Citadel, I think I prefer that, because like everybody gets a chance to have a wonder weapon, right? Have their own unique experience with it. And I know it would be like annoying from a game development perspective, but it would be nice to see that more often, because now, like, I already know going on this map only one of us is going to be able to use this, unless you could craft it like multiple times. If you can craft this multiple times in a map so multiple people get to use it, I think that's like a fine workaround. I doubt that's going to happen, but I think it's better to let more players have fun than just one. I'm also curious what is a ray gun going to be on this map? Is a ray gun on every map? Is that just like how it's supposed to be? Let me know. Rumors of a magical staff promise exceptional power to anyone who can get their hands on the devastating weapon. Known as the Staff of Ice, this offers an exceptional blast that can slow and freeze enemies in place, as well as a more devastating AoE attack. This archaic wonder weapon is also imbued with the power to revive teammates with a precision shot restorative blast. Okay, that's pretty sick. Additional content. Main quest and quest rewards. The main quest for the tomb goes live when the map releases alongside the launch of Season 2 on January 28th. Complete the main quest to earn the X91 Ice Pike Wonder Weapon skin, which I'm assuming, yep, that's what that is. So it like turns the crystal green. Since it's like a healing staff, that makes sense. A Project Janus facsimile of the Staff of Ice, as well as 5,000 XP and a unique calling card awarded to players who complete the main quest before direct mode is released for the tomb. I would like to see some more rewards, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't mind getting a wonder weapon skin, some XP, getting the like exclusive calling card. I would like to see maybe just a little more, though. Just a little more incentive to get players to do it beforehand. I know you don't want to make it like crazy rewarding, so it feels like you have to do it before direct mode comes out. Like, I'm not saying that we need to get into like crazy FOMO levels, like Destiny levels of FOMO in this, but it'd be nice to get just a little more, you know? Arrow trap. Get a horde of zombies on your back. Activate the arrow trap to send out darts of damaging energy from the wall, devastating its targets on contact. If you need to backtrack, run and slide to avoid getting shot by your own trap. Nice, I'm definitely going to kill myself with that. Etheric lanterns. The dark aether chandeliers and light sources give off a pale glow over their surroundings. With the correct projectile and aiming confidence, you can use these dynamic hazards to rain down etheric fire, damaging anything that shambles through the flames. Interesting. So you're gonna have to like aim a trap, or maybe like depends on the correct projectile and aiming confidence. So I wonder if you like activate it and then you have to like shoot it from a certain angle and it'll go off in a different angle or something, or maybe similar to like the mirror thing on Citadel. Maybe you have to like shoot it into place and then activate it, and then it'll go wherever you aimed it previously. I guess we'll see. Dig deeper into the lore of the ancient site with intel in the form of audio logs, documents, and artifacts to discover while exploring the map. Cool. I'm very excited for this. We got new content. Access the following content within the tomb, as well as on Citadel, Terminus, and Liberty Falls. We have Death Perception. I'm excited to get into this. I'm not the most excited about the perk itself, but I'm hoping the augments excite me enough to change my mind. Returning since its original introduction in Black Ops 4, Death Perception gives players the ability to detect enemies through obstacles and walls via outlines of their bodies, plus new abilities for its Black Ops 6 debut. When navigating the tight confines of the tomb, there's no better perk for anticipating danger around the next corner. That's true. Research its augments to further empower Death Perception, ensuring that nothing escapes your notice. Alright, it's available within the tomb, along with the 9 previously accessible zombies perks, and some of them are only available in the Wonder Fizz, of course, just like every other map, and it will be available in the Wonder Fizz on the other maps. Alright, let's get into the augments. We have Treasure Hunter, spot items others can miss from loot containers, as well as special and elite kills. So I guess it just drops more equipment. Like, but I guess this also means like if other people open a loot container and kill specials and elites, you can still get extra drops from that they can't. Death Stare, your elemental weakness damage has a chance to kill an enemy that is low on health. That's okay. This is probably like very bad for camo grinding, at least while you're doing the headshots or whatever. Critical Eye, small chance that a body shot becomes a critical shot. Speaking of doing the critical shots in the camo grind, this is probably going to be your best friend. Just a way to get more criticals in case you accidentally miss. Now, if you're just playing normally, I would say probably Death Stare and Treasure Hunter are going to be a lot better, and probably Treasure Hunter is going to be the main one, because I imagine this along with Vulture Aid, although this kind of steps on Vulture Aid's foot a little bit, you're going to be getting a lot of loot. This is especially going to be good if you can get extra like Casimirs and stuff like that. The minor augments, we have Bird's Eye View. The minimap scan rate is increased. Like, I use the minimap a lot, but even I don't think that I'm like ever going to use this. I don't know. I don't think that's all that interesting. Extra change. Find extra essence under. Ooh, okay. So you get like loose change or whatever from more spots than just perk machines. This is interesting. This is like, it's gonna make me check under everything to try to get more essence. And I wonder if it like replenishes too, or if this will also give you more loose change as well. That's interesting. I don't mind that. And then further insight, increased perception radius, which is fine. It's classic minor augment activity with that one. Just make the base thing better. I don't mind it. I'm still not like crazy excited for this perk, but I think it's interesting enough. What the? I guess this is the Quacknarok. That's really funny. Although I'm going to reiterate this, it was in my zombies feedback video, but whimsicals absolutely should not be single use only. Please just let us have infinite of this and don't get any drops of whimsicals so we can get the other shit that's actually good. But anyways, chew on 3 new gobblegums, all available at season 2 launch across all maps once acquired and equipped in your gobblegum loadout pack. Dead drop. Drop rates of salvage and equipment are greatly increased for 5 minutes. Wow. This is going to be very nice for the salvage, because like equipment drop is already pretty much solved with Vulture Aid, but the salvage is going to be huge on that. Modified Chaos. Greatly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns last 2 minutes. Ooh, so you can just have that thing going crazy. Let the brain rot sing. I'm excited. This seems really fun. And then Quacknarok. Zombies move around to rubber ducky inner tubes for 3 minutes. Pretty okay. Also, like if you're gonna do this where it's just fun and stupid, I feel like it should be like permanent. Like, I'm trying to get these zombies to have inner tubes for the entire match. Don't just make it 3 minutes. That's kind of lame. All right, the War Machine is coming to zombies for 2,500 salvage. I guess we'll see how strong that is, because that is a fat amount of salvage. Directed mode is coming. Ooh, a special LTM you won't want to miss in the mid-season update. Okay, so I guess there's definitely more happening in the season than they showed in this. So W. I don't mind that they don't show us everything. I'm cool with that. Let me get surprised a little bit. Quality of life updates. They already went over stuff in the community update blog, which I do have a video out on. That community update blog covered a lot of the things that were in my multiplayer feedback, so I sort of combined them into one amalgam of a video. So go check that out, or just read the blog, whichever you prefer. Warzone, this was also in that blog where they're just focusing on like gameplay tuning and stuff, but I do want to see about this new perk. Reactive armor will generate up to 50% if you haven't taken damage in the last 5 seconds. This probably isn't going to be like super strong in the heat of battle, but if you can, but this is really going to help armor economy, because something that I've noticed in Plunder a lot, it really only happens if I'm like trying to work on a sniper or something. You really run out of armor pretty quick. So this is just a way to reward you, I guess, for staying alive for 5 seconds after a fight. You get like 50% of your armor back. Now it's kind of a gamble, because you don't know if somebody else is gonna push you in those 5 seconds, and then you're kind of left with your pants down. So I don't know how strong this is going to be or how picked it's going to be, because it is kind of a gamble, but I think it gives you a lot of value if you can use it. But low profile, you are able to move more quickly while crouched and prone, and move slightly faster when down. I don't necessarily mind this, I just don't really know like what play style it enables. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel all that gameplay defining or anything, which not all the perks have to be. Obviously, there's plenty of perks in Warzone that are just like small bumps here and there. And the move slightly faster when down could be nice, like especially if you're fighting on the edge of a zone. I don't know that you'll be able to outrun the gas while you're down. I don't know if it's gonna be that quick. I don't mind that, I guess. Ranked player, we're getting some new rewards. Ooh, I like that. That iridescent camo. All the others seem kind of mid to me. That top 250, it's like a dull gold almost. I don't know that I like that. Not that I'm ever going to be close to top 250. Hell, I'm not even going to be close to gold, but I really like these calling cards, though. But hopefully they can fix the cheating problem to at least to an extent where you can like enjoy ranked most of the time. It's never going to be 100% of the time. Cheaters are never going to be 100% eradicated, but hopefully they get like a much better hand on it. General content, we get some weapons detail, battle pass, and black cell, and some operator stuff. So let's check this out. We got the PPSH. It's got 35 levels, 32 mag size. That's not bad for like a base mag size. That's not bad at all for an SMG. I mean, I know this thing is like a bullet hose, so you're still probably gonna want like the drum mag. 32 isn't horrible. Full auto SMG, fast fire rate with impressive damage and high recoil. Moderate handling. Yep, we all know the PPSH. Make mincemeat out of the competition with the return of the fan favorite World War II era PPSH 41 SMG, boasting an incredibly fast fire rate that makes short work of enemies at close range. Tame its unpredictable recoil by firing in bursts, or empty the whole clip in hipfire engagements. This thing might be a hipfire monster, honestly. I'm very excited to try that out. Consider the extended mag assault pack field upgrade or the scavenger perk to keep from running dry in long fights, and keep pushing forward, maximize your damage. That's an odd sentence. Keep pushing forward, maximize your damage. Now we have the funky AR, the Cypher 091. 42 levels on it? My gosh. Has a mag size of 30. Might be fine. Full auto AR, slower rate of fire balanced by great handling and excellent mobility. For versatility, few weapons outshine the Cypher 91. With excellent range, handling, and mobility, the weapon performs well in a variety of engagements. With clear front-mounted iron sights, minimal muzzle smoke, and controllable recoil, this AR makes for easy target acquisition even without an attached optic. To top it off, its fast reload speed reduces downtime between mags, getting you straight back into the fight. These irons do look pretty clean, not gonna lie. I'm excited. I'm excited to use this AR. Okay, here we go. The Fang 82 LMG. This does not look like an LMG. This looks like mostly like an AR, but it's a little thicker, so maybe like a battle rifle. This would be probably like a battle rifle in other games or something. I do not see this as an LMG at all, though. 48 levels. My gosh. A 30 mag size on an LMG with 5 mags. Full auto LMG. Very slow rate of fire with great damage and handling. Possessing the best accuracy and handling in its class, the Fang 82 LMG offers a more aggressive frontline option for players looking to stay in the thick of the fight without losing the LMG firepower expected of the weapon type. While the base magazine size is lower than its peers, the 5 magazines provided ensure that you'll still have a lot of ammo to chew through before running low. The weapon features a reliable 3 to 4 shot elimination out to 50 meters with moderate upward recoil that can be mitigated via controlled burst, as well as several gunsmith attachments offering improved vertical recoil control. This thing might be a problem. Only moderate recoil, a lot of ammo, like hard hitting, slower fire. This thing might be a problem. Finally, the TR2, the FN FAL. 39 levels. We have got to cool it with these weapon levels, bro. A 20 mag size with 3 mags. Semi-auto marksman rifle, great rate of fire and respectable handling. Featuring best-in-class handling, this semi-auto marksman rifle is ideal for fast-moving sharpshooters seeking to combine mobility with precision and power. Its rapid recentering speed encourages quick follow-up shots without losing sight of your target, eliminating unarmored enemies in 3 to 4 shots out to 100 meters. Whether you opt for a long-range optic to engage enemies at a distance or prefer a closer fight, The TR2's ease of use promises a good outcome in the hands of a trained operator. This gun might also be a problem. FAL back in the day was also a problem. I'm excited to see what best-in-class handling looks like, though. I assume it's not going to have the same fire rate as like the DM10, maybe a little slower, but the rapid recentering speed for follow-up shots, that has me licking my chops a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Additional ordnance offers an incredible choice of armaments for those operators favoring close combat takedowns. Expect to fill your melee loadout slot with multiple additional hand-to-hand weapons coming in mid-season. Yeah, so it's, I mean, we have to be getting the TMNT thing mid-season, especially if we're getting multiple hand-to-hand weapons. We already know there's like 5 that are coming with that event, plus a rip-roaring projectile armament coming later on. I believe there's a launcher coming later. I'm forgetting what that launcher was called right now, but it was also a launcher that was in a previous game. I believe it's another lock-on launcher as well, if the leaks are right. But expect more information in the Season 2 Reloaded blog. It is crazy seeing a crossbow mounted to to the underside of a weapon. My goodness. All right, we got the crossbow, which is coming to assault rifles, the SWAT, and the AEK, and it's in the battle pass. Okay, interesting. Add some flair to your primary weapon with the crossbow under barrel attachment. The 3 explosive tip bolt. Okay, so there it is, explosive tipped, and you get 3 of them. Wow. Even if you just hit just wide of the mark. Interesting. We have the full auto mod where the AEK, oh dude, the AEK is already, I mean, it's definitely gotten nerfed, so it's not like a monster anymore, but a full auto AEK now. We have the binary trigger for the okay, the Tonto. This definitely looked more like a pistol to me, but now that I'm looking at it, like, yeah, that looks like it belongs on the Tonto. Specialized semi-auto function that fires the bullet when the trigger is pulled and when it's released. So this is like the Core 45 from, I believe that was MW3, and also how the DM10 acts when it's pack-a-punched. That's gonna be interesting. I'm very curious to see how this is going to act on the Tonto. I love the Tonto also. So if it's gonna make it like almost like a mini burst SMG, I'm cool with that. And then we have belt fed for, I guess, 3 LMGs. I guess that's what that means. 3 attachments, LMGs. So if it's gonna be for 3 LMGs, I wonder if the new one maybe isn't gonna be belt fed because of how strong it is. If I had to pick another LMG that it probably wouldn't go on, my guess would be the GPMG maybe, since it's already like a bullet hose and is like crazy strong in zombies. It's not really all that great in my opinion in multiplayer, but yeah, it's like that thing chews through ammo crazy. Maybe it would get it, like the XMG doesn't get it or something. But I guess we'll add an extreme amount of ammo that is continuously fed to the weapon through sustained fire. The weapon may overheat, so allow it to cool off now and then before resuming your barrage of damage. Okay, so if it's an extreme amount of ammo, I'm assuming that doesn't mean that it's like infinite, because that would be kind of busted. But we have the Terminator and the Shadow Hunt event. Really hoping these events are better. I haven't put it out yet, but I'm going to talk about the different events in the game in my last feedback video that talks just about general things in the game. The events are included in that, so that should be out this weekend, probably sometime. Expect an assortment of scheduled events across multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. Earn rewards such as a new primary weapon, melee weapon, a razor sharp launcher. Razor sharp launcher. What does that mean? Are we getting like a buzzsaw launcher? New special attachments and more. We have the Terminator event for all 3 modes. It's from February 6th to the 20th. We have 13 rewards, including full auto mod for the AEK and a PP919 weapon blueprint. So this is another collect type event. Skulls are earned via elims in multiplayer and zombies and by eliminating players and opening okay, so I like that you get skulls for eliminating players and caches this time instead of only caches in Warzone. It almost felt like killing people was like a waste of time in Warzone for the Archies event. You can earn bonus skulls for eliminating enemies with explosive or fire damage. Interesting. That's good to know. Definitely gonna put napalm burst on all my weapons during that event. The Shadow Hunt event for all 3 modes as well, from February 13th to the 20th. So we got both of these events going on at the same time. This one starts like a week later, it looks like. 7 rewards, including the binary trigger fire mod for the Tonto and the TR2 marksman rifle. Okay, so we get the marksman rifle from this event. You have to complete the challenges he has laid out before you. Don't fail. Okay, cool. So this seems more in line with like the events that we had in MW3, where it was challenge based instead of just like earn this XP, pick up this thing. So this will be interesting to do for sure. Then we have the St. Patrick's Day Clover Craze in all 3. Looks like we Don't know when it will start or the rewards, but it's another collect type event, and then you redeem for rewards, just like the Terminator event and the Archie event. And there will be more in the mid-season, so expect even more events and rewards arriving in the mid-season, with full coverage in the Reloaded announcement. Alright, we have the Battle Pass and Black Cell. Dispatch your enemies swiftly and efficiently with a new Nocturne Operator, a highly trained assassin who never fails to eliminate any assigned targets. So I guess this is the Nocturne, which he looks very goofy without the hood on and like the eyes and everything. This is a goofy looking operator. Purchase the Season 2 Battle Pass for 1100 COD points, or the bundle for 2400 COD points to immediately unlock the instant rewards page of the Battle Pass, including a Battle Pass XP boost, a Champ emote, Shared Fate Legendary Blueprint for the XM4, Scarred Legendary Weapon Sticker, the Nocturne Operator and skin, along with the Nocturne Black Cell skin for those who purchase Black Cell. There's also like an additional XP boost if you purchase Black Cell season after season. I mean, I don't think that it's worth it, but I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. The Season 2 Battle Pass includes over 110 pieces of unlockable content, excluding Black Cell, including 3 new base weapons, an underbarrel crossbow attachment, new operator skins and weapon blueprints, and a whole lot more. Read on for more Black Cell content, Black Cell intel, and stay tuned for a deeper dive with the Black Cell Battle Pass and Store Bundles blog prior to Season 2 launch for a deep dive to the massive operating. So we're getting another blog specifically for Black Cell Battle Pass and Store Bundles. I don't think that's a good move, Activision. I don't know that I'm going to go too in depth with like the Black Cell stuff. You get the stackable XP boost that I was talking about earlier. I don't think that it's all that worth it. You do get like extra stuff, and that skin honestly does look really sick along with that weapon, but again, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money or not, but I will say I don't really think that it's worth it. Although these skins are so goofy without Black Cell, maybe it is worth it. I don't know. Speaking of goofy, I mean, we can do better than that for the Terminator, right? More store offerings and stuff. Okay, here's something that I do think should be highlighted. This Tracer Pack LA Fire Relief Ultra Skin. This goes to support and provide relief for the wildfires in Los Angeles. Activision's donating money, as well as all proceeds from this skin are going directly to LA Fire Relief. So if you are somebody who doesn't want to purchase anything extra because Activision would get the money and you don't think they deserve it right now, this is something that I think it looks really cool and it's going to a really good cause to help people in Southern California that are struggling with the fires right now, had to relocate and all that stuff. So I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money again, but this is something that I do highly encourage you to buy because I think it goes to a good cause and Activision doesn't get any of the money from it. So, alright, well, that was a bad blog. This video is probably going to be a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but ultimately, I think Season 2 is shaping up to be pretty damn sick. I'm definitely excited to get my hands on everything, especially the zombies map, especially the new weapons. I'm hoping all the other updates that they're doing for like cheaters and network stability and all that stuff for Season 2, I hope all of that works. This game is fun, man, but there's definitely a lot holding it back. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.